Hey, pop-up camper community, we're gonna be taking a look at how to install a city water valve. Mine broke, and so I've got some tips and tricks you can find. If you got a pop-up camper that's Coleman, you can Google Coleman pop-up camper parts, and you'll find a great website that's got everything you need to find Coleman parts. All right, let's take a look. So I initially purchased a water valve or inlet valve for the city water off of Amazon, but it was for an RV, and so it didn't end up working. The connector was not right, and so that's when I went to the Coleman parts and bought one that is specifically for a pop-up camper. Here's the finished product. Got the 3 screws there. Also pretty cool, this has got a nice cap to it. I'm gonna also caulk it around here, but let's take it apart and see what I did. All right, so you can see the hose that goes up and through here up to my sink, which is right through there, okay? So I took, twisted that screw there, took this off, and then this is what I purchased on Coleman parts. It had this all the way to here. I put some plumber's tape, and then this connecting piece in here I actually bought at Lowe's, and so I measured and got the right connector from here into this hose. Tightened it, and then I had to really crank. I actually used a vice grip on this side and a huge wrench with a long handle on this side, held it right here, and really tightened this with the plumber's tape, because what you don't want to happen is you don't want any leakage to happen here, because obviously once you put this back on, your leakage is going to happen inside, and any water leakage at all is horrible, especially in a pop-up camper. So I'm actually going to take this out here in a couple months, and when I take it out at the campsite, I'm actually gonna take it off and run it for 3 days, just make sure there's absolutely no leaks. I've tested it a couple times, but I have had some issues with water leakage inside my house and a couple other things, and so I just don't want to take any chances. So again, got this off of Coleman camper pop-up parts, and it came with the connector piece here. Went to Lowe's to buy this other piece that actually connects inside. It's like a little piece like that, and then it screws onto here. Depending on what you've got, I just measured it out and took this piece into Lowe's, and you can probably go to Home Depot or a different parts store and find what you need. This is what I picked up at Lowe's, Proline, and it's a 3/8 inch barb. That's what connects to the hose, inside the hose, and then to a 1/2 inch MIP, which is male iron pipe. And so that's what actually connected from the valve that I purchased on Coleman pop-up camper parts online to the hose that I already had in the pop-up camper. So this is the most difficult part to find. And so I just wanted to show you this. I don't think there's any pictures, but there's the barcode as well. And I'll try to put a picture of what it looks like in the video as well. Two things I forgot to mention. One is I think there's actually, some people have like a gasket that can go on the back. And so when you put it back on, that protects water from getting in this way. I didn't get a gasket, didn't come with this, so that's why I'm gonna caulk it around the outside. And also, I didn't explain this, but this is where the hose connects into. And then you can actually just tighten it like that. So you tighten it on, and works pretty well. Good little setup, and then that's just for the protection at the end. And then you just want to tighten it back up. Got these tiny little screws. I actually had some on hand, and then you just screw all 3 back into place. You can see this bottom one, it's at a little bit of an angle, so I got to angle it in. So you have to kind of jimmy rig a little bit, but it should work out. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, share it with somebody, and have a great day and happy camping. Or actually, should I say happy pop-up camping. All right, see you later.